This camera drone will give Semyon Kochkin the overview he needs. Today he's filming in Yadrin in Russia's Chuvash Republic. The drone flies over what the activist calls the empire of a local politician, filming the horse farm of the businessman's son and his vacation home on the river. Kochkin cites this as an example of the power and wealth of members of the ruling party, United Russia.
The family of a local MP has essentially seized the riverbank for itself and blocked it off. I plan to make a video about that and make an official complaint. By law, the riverbank has to be accessible to all.
For 4 years, Semyon Kochkin ran the local campaign office of Russia's most prominent opposition politician and anti-corruption activist, Alexei Navalny. But in June, a court declared the Russia-wide network of offices an extremist organization, effectively banning it. Anyone connected to it could face a prison sentence. In his home city of Cheboksary, Semyon Kochkin organized opposition protests against Navalny's arrest. The day before one of the protests, the police came knocking on Kochkin's door. He streamed what was happening live on Instagram.
Guys, is this the kind of country we live in? Everyone for Vladimir Putin? You really want this?
The police arrested Kochkin, then a court charged him with producing and disseminating extremist material. It seems that for Vladimir Putin and the Russian authorities, any connection with Alexei Navalny or his team has become a red flag.
That organization publicly called for mass riots and publicly tried to lure minors into taking part in street protests, and that is illegal in Russia. It publicly gave instructions on how to make Molotov cocktails, for example, in order to use them against the security forces.
Kochkin says he hasn't heard of instructions like that. He makes his videos to confront regional politicians about corruption and mismanagement. On YouTube, his videos regularly get thousands of clicks. His work carries on Navalny's political strategy. Kochkin's current goal is to convince as many Russians as possible to vote strategically against the candidates from the ruling United Russia Party. The opposition activist can't run in the elections himself because of the extremism charges against him.
I've lost my job and I can't run for office. But I have you. They can't silence us all. Let's unite to kick these oligarchs, fraudsters and incompetents out of the regional and national parliaments.
Kochkin is fighting to unite hundreds of thousands of voters in his hometown of Cheboksary and the region. He has decided to work as a blogger full-time and is collecting donations online for his Kremlin-critical videos. At the moment, he's earning the equivalent of 300 euros per month, hardly enough to live on. Since the extremism ruling against Navalny's organizations, many former coordinators from the regional offices have left Russia. But Kochkin plans to keep blogging about politics even after the elections.
Will I continue to say that Putin is a disgusting president even after the election? That he should leave? And that he rewrote the constitution for his own purposes? Of course. Will I expect to be arrested? Yes. Will I start up out of my seat when someone unexpectedly rings my doorbell? Yes.
Today, Kochkin is recording a teaser for his upcoming video. He's convinced that across the country, dissatisfaction with Vladimir Putin and his party runs much deeper than it seems.
The regime can change at any moment. It's so unstable. Even if the authorities are constantly trying to prove to us that it's ironclad, even Putin's people could topple him at any moment. I really want changes to begin in our country in the next 5 years, or even earlier than that.
Semyon Kochkin is determined to keep believing in change. And he wants others to keep their hopes up as well, in his home region and across Russia.